Hi, good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing all right. Hope everybody had a good week last week. I know things are tough, and they seem like they're getting tougher out there. So everybody stay strong. Keep praying. That's our main deal. This week, I hate to. I feel like a broken record a lot of weeks whenever I'm studying, but maybe it's just because of where I'm at in life, and that's the things that speak to me the most. And I feel like a lot of people are in the same boat I'm in as far as the worry about not just our nation, not just our career, but our nation too. But I was reading in Ecclesiastes, which was written by Solomon, which is just super wise man, the wisest man ever, and he did a lot of things that weren't good, that are well known. He did a lot of things, that his downfalls were well known, but he was also, in my opinion, should have been known. Well, I think he is known more for his wisdom. But in Ecclesiastes, I was reading and I come across Ecclesiastes 7:13, and it says, "Accept the way God does things, for who can straighten what He has made crooked." And to me, a lot of this verse here, it may not sound like much. It's kind of plain if you take it out of context, which we are at this point. But to me, it's an encouraging verse, and it says, "Accept the way God does things, for who can straighten what He has made crooked." And the way I take encouragement out of that, and I hope everyone else can get this too, is we can't change things. We've always heard when things go wrong, and when we lose loved ones, or when things don't go the way people plan, we always hear God has a better plan. There's a reason for it, and I say those things too, and I firmly believe them. But it's easy to say when you're not on the receiving end. I know we've all been on both ends of that. I think that's a fair assessment. But I get encouragement from that, because if we can just accept that, and know that God's in control. As hard as it may seem to let go of our earthly fears and desires and the things that's going on in our life, we can't be held hostage by this world. We can't be held hostage by the fact that we're worried about if we're going to work next week, or what's going to happen to our loved one who's sick, or we can't let fear just strangle us, because that's we weren't built that way. That's not what God built us for. We're courageous. We're fighters. We have a book right here that tells us how to handle all those situations. And Proverbs, actually, who was written by Solomon, was a good way. So if we're going through those, and you're going through those times too, maybe flip through Proverbs and check it out. It's pretty cool. I mean, if you're a man in the oil field, it may relate to you. Proverbs was kind of written for a young man who's starting his career in life, so it gives you a lot of good life lessons. It's not just that; it's Israel's anthology, so to speak. So I mean, it's not just for young men starting a career, but I was just throwing that out there. But it does all the life lessons, and I have two more Proverbs verses here that kind of go with that, and they say we can make our plans, but the Lord determines our steps, and that's Proverbs 16:19. Proverbs 19:21 says you can make many plans, but the Lord's purpose will prevail. So that goes hand in hand with the Ecclesiastes 7:13. It says, "Accept the way God does things, for who can straighten what He makes crooked." And all those go together. And what they all three say in a nutshell is, stop worrying. God's going to take care of it the way God's going to take care of it. And I mean, I'm preaching to a mirror right here, because there's nobody that worries as much as me. So I hope everybody understands that even when we're on whichever end of this we may be, if you're the person that's trying to encourage, or you're the person needing encouragement, remember it. Remember it, because it's true when you say it, and it's true when someone says to you. God's purpose will prevail. Have faith. Keep praying. Prayer is what we need. We need sincere, earnest prayers from Christians. We need that for our country. We need that for our oil field, and we need it for our families. Keep praying for each other. Keep loving each other. Hope everybody has a good week. If there's anything I can do for anybody needs prayer, you can put it in the group, or you can message me or text me. If you need my phone number, let me know. I'll send that out there too. But if there's anything I can pray for you about, or any in my family can pray for you about, let us know. Keep the faith. Know that God's plan will prevail. We can't make straight what He's made crooked. So let's keep on pushing on. I hope everybody has a good week. Pray for our troops, and I'll talk to y'all next week.